So, one of the reasons that I decided to start learning guitar and learning to sing several months ago was because, like I kind of mentioned in my intro vid, discovering and rediscovering some amazing new music in lockdown really reminded me not just of how beautiful music itself is, but also how much I really missed creating music. So, in high school, I played flute and piccolo in my school bands and also in my city's youth orchestra. And on graduation, my parents were very kind to buy me the flute that we had rented for me to use throughout high school. So this little guy was my graduation present from my parents. And I'm very grateful to them for that. It's a hell of a lot of memories with this. And until very recently, this had been, much like the guitar from my dad, gathering dust for well on its way to 2 decades. It had been a long, long time since this had last seen the light of day, let alone any normal use. So I have decided that along with my music learning guitar, learning to sing, and also, as you can see behind me, I'm going to try to learn a bit of keyboard as well. This is just a super cheapo, like Big W $80 keyboard behind me. It's like literally there for me trying to figure out, what is that note I'm singing? Oh, plonk, plonk. Oh, I guess it's that one. So that's why I've got that, and I am hoping to learn to play keyboard as well eventually, but let's stick to me playing one instrument badly at a time, and we can throw into that process me trying to remember how to learn to play the flute. So I've been going through my old sheet music today and have, all the memories have come flooding back. So this was it's a nice, it looks a little complicated, but it's a really slow pace. So it's more handleable for someone as rusty as me. And it's also got second flute parts, which I'm kind of regretting I didn't play more of now in retrospect, because almost all of my sheet music that I've got from high school and, youth orchestra, they're all first flute / piccolo, and I've got very little second flute material, which tends to be lower. And right now, getting back into it, remembering how to play, I'm surprised at how much of the fingering I remember, actually, so that's encouraging. But yeah, I wish I had more second flute parts, because the lower registers are easier to play for, relearning to play the flute. But anyway, enough yammering from me. Today, I'm going to try to play this beautiful Sleepers Awake by Bach. And not too far off how we normally played it back in the day. Not Bach's day, my day. I'm not from, let's say, 1784, maybe in another life. But anyway, enough yammering from me. I've probably been at it for ages. Let's see how I sound after all this time. few bum notes, but not too bad. And considering someone walked into the room right when I was in the middle of playing, I think I did okay not to get too distracted. And I can only get better, right?